Ooh, hoo, hoo. Hmm. Hello, hello. All right, hold on. Like 10 messages I hadn't done. Let's just. Boom, boom. What is this? That. I think, I don't. Never mind, actually. Just kidding. I don't think.
Bone, bone.
Oh, it's the Sir Strumming thing?
I'm crying looking at you.
If you don't breathe, it's not terrible. It's when you breathe. There's a real problem.
What is it? In Sweden, there's something, nobody like really eats it. It's like a meme, but it's like some nasty, fermented, disgusting fish. But I think like Americans think that like Swedes like eat this stuff normally, but it's gross. And 99% of people in Sweden don't eat this. Wow, we're almost done with the final version 2.0 final site redesign. We'll finally have a big calendar feature on the site so people can stop asking what my next shit is. Dude, I'm getting I'm worried I'm worried my mind is like, I feel like I've been depressed, not depressed, but like out of it for longer than normal. Usually this goes away after a while. I feel like prior to Vyvanse, I feel like I had the perfect amount of information to be like upset at people and then fight people and be correct. And now I feel like on certain things when I learn too much, now I just get like deeply unhappy. Reading through some of the responses to this, I wonder how many people just don't understand like anything about our government or like how anything is structured. Like, why there are like multiple people in these replies like quoting the Constitution at me. Blatantly wrong. Read the next sentence of the Constitution. The President, Vice President, and all civil officers of the United States shall be removed from office on impeachment for and conviction of. He thinks conviction here means criminal conviction. There are like, I think there are like 4 or 5 different people. So both of Donald Trump's impeachments were political and had nothing to do with crimes? Yes, that's how impeachment works. Trump wasn't charged or convicted with any crimes for his impeachments to go through because it's not a criminal proceeding. Except that the only way to hold them criminally liable is to impeach and convict, as stated in the... It doesn't say that, though. Not sure why you're playing weird semantic games with impeachment when it was intended exactly for situations like this. It's not intended for criminal prosecution. I wonder, oh, this guy, read the Constitution. Holy shit. There were like 3 people that I was about to, like, I was quote tweeting and I started writing. I was like, this is a fucking waste of my time. Okay. The Tim Pool's tweet is the most telling. Yeah, and I don't even necessarily hold like normal people responsible, maybe, but the commentators. The president could assassinate a political rival and is immune to criminal proceedings until convicted by the Senate after impeachment. That's not anywhere in the Constitution. It was an argument that Trump's defense tried to float. Roberts shot it down. Nobody seriously believes this. If Congress agrees the assassination was not a high crime or misdemeanor, why would there be a secondary criminal charge? What? Impeachment has nothing to do with if you think something was criminal. What does secondary mean here? None of this sentence makes sense. What do you think? Like, it's just a total misunderstanding of what all these things are. Like, I don't even know what the comparison would be. Like, you can't possibly be the Speaker of the House if you haven't gone to trade school. Otherwise, how would you not know, or how would you know how to use like a hammer to gavel and like call for order? It's just like, it's like not even, it's not even wrong. It's so out there in terms of how do you even evaluate this statement? I don't know. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Anyway, sorry. 7 more DMs. Let's go. Puggy Gubs wants me to... Oh, I fucked this emote up. Hold on. How was the meeting? Which meeting? Oh, with Kick? Oh, don't worry. We're working it. Oh, I need to send them an invoice, actually, for last month, though. Thanks for reminding me. I need to go get my car registered. I feel like I'm going to get arrested if I get pulled over. I feel like every single thing I have to do in the real world is like so time consuming that it like is traumatizing. Like I don't want to do it. Like I feel like going to update the registration on my car, I feel like that's going to be like a 6-hour ordeal. When I picked up Nathan from the airport, it was like 6 hours. But to be fair, just because I had to drive my parents too, I showed up and I thought that last time they just brought him out to me. I was like, oh, okay. And then I found out that no, actually, what you're supposed to do is get a gate pass. They were just nice and brought him out last time. I was like, okay. So I have to go to the ticket booth, but I have to wait in line for it. So it's like an hour in line. Okay, my kid is literally like a 2-minute walk away from me at a gate, but he can't walk to me. So I have to wait in line like an hour for a gate pass because I need to go to a gate without a ticket. And then I have to wait in security, and I can't use like my TSA pre or anything because I just have a gate pass. That's another hour. All this to say, it just feels like every time I have to do something in real life, like if I have to go to the bank for something, like, well, here's 3 hours of my time that are fucked. Fuck. Just pay someone to take the car for registration? I could. They just have to find somebody that... Not that many people can drive standard in America. So not even that, even if people wanted to. I don't know who can. I thought Erin drove your car once. Yeah, she lives in Southern California, so I don't think she wants to make the 6.5-hour flight. Okay, this was pet. Destiny pet. Delete. Add. Name. Pet. Boom. Okay. How's adopting out your mom's cats going? Don't talk to me about anything related to my parents. Oh, fuck me, dude. Don't worry about it. This Lotus Emira got away. Somebody linked me a Lotus Emira for sale in Miami. And I didn't buy it. I pussied out. And I was like, I'll wait a month. And if it's still for sale, I'll buy it. But it was sold. That's a sign from God. Realistically, if I had a car like this, how difficult would it be for maintenance? Like, let's say that I got like a check engine light. Would I really not be able to take this to any dealership? Do they use like the same parts as like a Porsche or BMW or something like that? Or would I truly be fucked? Do you have AAA? I don't know what the fuck AAA is. No, I don't have AAA. I've got Geico. It's a Toyota engine? Oh. You need to bring it to an official Lotus dealer? Do those even exist? Oh, gross. Somebody else is selling one. But it's not blue. Imagine buying a not blue car. People actually do this? This was for sale for $92K. I should have just bought it. This thing gets like the same mileage as my fucking Focus RS. Bro, that RS chugs gas like crazy. Okay, changed out the emotes. Isn't the RS all-wheel drive? Bad gas? Yeah, it is. I've heard all-wheel drive will fuck you always on gas mileage. Yeah. I don't know why. Why does all-wheel drive take so much gas? Why do you want an Emira? It's like a perfect type of like me car. It's like, it's decently fast, much faster than what I have now. It's very unique, and it's blue. Like it's just like I think unique cars are cute, like unique-ish, not like 1 out of 100. But like the RS is like pretty unique considering the other cars that were in its class. The Emira is very unique. I think it's cute. Why does all-wheel drive take so much gas? Did you change your mind on the Porsche? No, Porsche is probably the best car, but I don't think I even want to drive one because I feel like if I drive one, I might get obsessed. Listening to Jake talk about driving that car sounds like when I drove the RS as a step up from my GTI. Yeah. If you want parts fast and you don't want a headache, get something that is more widely sold in the USA. My family gets expensive foreign vehicles, and it's always a struggle with the rare ones, especially Bentley. Sure. On average, how many miles do you think you're driving a week? Bro, fuck, I don't know. Probably less than 100. Less than... It just depends on the week. There are weeks where I don't drive at all. The only driving I ever really do is maybe to pick a friend up from the airport and then come back. Yeah. Is this going to be your primary car or secondary? Probably primary unless I've got like friends with me. Okay, this is done. Done. Why do you even own a car? Well, because in the U.S. public transport sucks. Destiny's definitely the type of driver who cuts in and out of traffic like an idiot. I would never cut in and out of traffic like an idiot. I cut in and out of traffic like a race car driver, like a bouse, okay? Are you even test driving things? Nope. Have you gone shooting with your alien yet? Nope. But I think I'm finally I think I'm finally free of like the studio stuff. I think for the most part all the studio stuff is finally done. I'm just waiting for August to tell me if the fucking video's working. Wait. Do those videos work? All the studio stuff has been occupying so much of my pre and post stream time. But once I think all of that is like basically done. Oh, Jesus. You seen the new Porsche logo spun fast as fuck? What? Porsche logo spun fast. Did I spell that wrong? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, to be fair, the logo only goes on the car, right? On the hood. There's not like your wheels don't have the logo on them anywhere or anything, right? I feel like you should use AI when asking questions like this. All you have to do is double check after, but AI gives you the answer in a clear and concise way. What AI would you suggest? God, I just get so weary. Can you pass the citizenship test? Probably not. Didn't we try this before? Or no, wait, if we did, I must have. Don't I have an account for this? It's under your price range, but I want a GR86 so bad. Can you pass an Israeli citizenship test? That's a good question. Is there even a test you take for Israeli citizenship? DNA test, Jesus. Toyota GR86. Naturally aspirated engine. It looks cool. I don't know why. I feel like in this price range, I don't know why everybody just doesn't use. I don't know enough about cars. I don't know why everybody doesn't just use small turbos. Or maybe people like assuming it's a naturally aspirated engine, your torque curves are always going to favor higher RPMs, right? Assuming it's not like they would call them a torquey truck where your power is in the lower band. AI that can browse the web can be more useful, maybe. Other than that, it could be sketchy research. Yeah, AI is not good for summaries yet. AI is useful for finding new information, running ideas through for a back and forth, or as a tool to organize and suggest alternate solutions. Okay. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if there's like a fucking breaking news story? Like Biden goes out for a drive and like he doesn't come back? Oh, Jesus. We're not sure where he is right now. I'm aware of the Corvettes, I know. They seem nice. New incel video just dropped.
Do we really have to go to this party?
What do you mean?
Oh, we watched this guy's channel before, right? When we looked at his stuff, it was like a variety of things, right? Do you think he's just gravitating towards incel content because... I'm trying to remember. When we looked over his channel before, was it all incel-y, or was it just like random dating shit and some of it, and it leaned different ways? I don't remember.
Man,
She hates me.
Claire doesn't hate you.
No, she does. She definitely hates me, but it's fine because I hate her too, so who cares?
Babe, I know how you feel about her. I know she hasn't been very warm to you, but it's her birthday, and I think we should cut her some slack.
I don't really care that it's her birthday.
I mean, I was her closest friend. Like, what?
Mikey, I love you, but she friend-zoned you.
Small turbos do nothing at high RPM, so it makes no sense. Yeah, but I think the point is to just like smooth out your power. Like when you floor it in a car with a small turbo, you just have good power like right at the start, as opposed to, I guess it depends on the person, but at least for me, I feel I don't like the idea of driving around a car that's not very powerful, where you've got to floor it, and then you have to get these like screaming RPM ranges, but you're not really moving that fast. So you've got a car that does like 0 to 60 in like 9 seconds, and you're like, "Argh!" And it's like, okay, dude. I don't know. That's just a feeling I had. But I mean, different people prefer different things. This is all like a personal taste thing, I think.
I mean, I was her closest friend. Like, what?
Mikey, I love you, but she friend-zoned you. And she only started showing attention once we started dating because she missed the attention that you gave her.
Okay, listen, I know that, but it's
You
just...
haven't talked to her in months. Where is this coming from?
Well, actually, she sort of texted me the other day.
What?
I think she was just reaching out because she has like nobody else to talk to. I mean, she told me she got laid off from her job. All of her friends have been treating her like crap.
No, Mikey, these are her tactics. She wants you to go crawling back to her so she can get your attention again.
I hear you. And normally, I'd completely agree with you. But I'm worried that she's like genuinely depressed.
She's depressed? What kind of sob story did she tell you?
Well, her parents sort of cut her out of their lives, so there's that. Yeah, so I just feel like being there for her on her birthday, regardless of everything else, how I feel, how you feel, I just feel like it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And it's Claire. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be like 50 random people there, probably 25 of them crappy influencers. We can literally just sneak into this party, buzz by them, say what's up to Claire, and get the hell out.
So are we early or... No? Anyone else coming or...
Where is everybody?
I missed you, bestie.
That wasn't for you. Stop reading. Now I've read it all and I'm responding. Is there really heavier transmission and mechanical loss for all-wheel drive versus like two-wheel drive? Is the mechanical loss? Are you really losing that much power now with like modern transmissions and everything? Is that like how much horsepower do you think you lose on a It's like 15%. Oh, damn. I would have assumed that it was more fluid, but I guess maybe not. Maybe you have to. Okay, damn. If you had to replace or repair anything on the RS, I think they did a recall a couple years ago. I don't remember if it was on the Mustangs too, or if it was just the RSs, but the head gaskets were having failures, so they swapped them out. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. But that was like a recall job. Other than that, nothing has gone wrong, or I haven't had to fix or repair anything. Although I don't drive as much. I have like 40,000 miles on the car, so, or 50,000 maybe.
So no party.
Oh, I didn't really want like a big party. All my other friends are like fake losers and stuff. I just wanted my closest friends here. So, did you hear me before when I said that I miss you?
Yeah, that's...
What's your advice for me who got sucked into right-wing conspiracy theories at an early age and sees everything through a lens/algorithm of NWO, Jews, and far more? If you're there now and you're asking me for advice, it seems like you're already probably not there anymore, no? If you look at the notes that I have, let me think. If you go under people's beliefs, or I think you can actually just click the theory of mind article. I link a bunch of shit in here, and I guess you can kind of read through this stuff and see if any of it connects with you or not.
Nice.
Can't you say it back?
Say what back?
So, did you hear me before when I said that I miss you?
Yeah, that's nice.
Ooh.
Can't you say it back?
Say what back?
Did you not miss me?
Well... Claire, yeah, I missed you too.
Really? You did?
Where's Blake? Are we ever gonna meet him?
What did you miss about me?
There's a lot of things.
Like what's...
How's the suspension on the RS? I've heard it's the stiffest among the hot hatches. It is absolutely the stiffest. It is insanely stiff. Probably stiffer than any other. Probably the nicest car I've ever driven is like a Corvette, though. So maybe there are some sportier cars with more stiff suspensions, but the RS one is unbelievably stiff.
Specifically?
The rom-coms.
Yeah, and like watching me try on clothes.
What? No, didn't miss you. I never saw her try on the clothes.
Yeah, I miss it all too.
You were watching her try on clothes.
Emily, you're acting a little paranoid. Worried I'm gonna steal your man?
Hmm?
I'm not. I am not.
Where is Blake?
Oh my god, did I not tell you? I kicked Blake to the curb. Yeah, I dumped him.
So then you're single or something?
Does that really matter, Mikey?
Nope.
Yeah,
What, really?
really. What do you think about that?
What?
It's crazy, right? Because I was just thinking, I have never been this single since we've been friends.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes me, like, wonder what would have happened if I was, you know?
What? What is that? What?
Claire, you scratched the hell out of my back.
Oh my God, Claire.
Emily?
Do you two know each other?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Mikey, this is Ricky.
That's the Ricky.
I'm the...
You should chat with Lichtman at american.edu. Maybe. Listen, Erudite, if you're listening, I'm sorry for telling you to not invite him. Listen, if you want to invite that keys to the White House guy, then go for it. There you go. Your Rittenhouse takes and Alex Jones debate helped massively. You're an inspiration for me, and how not all left-wingers are libtards. However, I still believe those conspiracy theories. Okay.
Hey, Ricky.
Yep. Claire invited my ex.
What's the most extreme crime you've committed that you're willing to admit to? What's the most extreme crime? I'm not a very criminally minded person. Would insurance fraud count? I feel like the two luckiest things I think that have ever happened in my life are when I was in college, my shitty Dodge Neon got broken into, and they stole I think it was just my head unit and my shit ass fucking saxophone. It was like a $400 or $500 like student model, And I think I lied and I told my insurance company that they stole like a $5,000 horn or something, or a $2,000 horn, and that they could to see how much they'd give me back for it. And they just reimbursed me for the entirety of the sack. So I was like, oh, okay. Pretty sure that's insurance fraud. I don't know if that counts. They just cut me a check. I felt rich. They mailed me like a $3,000 check, and I was like, God damn, holy shit. And then I drove to Tenor Madness. Is that the name of the place? There's a guy in the United States that sells and works on saxophones, who's like who everybody I think around the country reveres as like a god. He lives in, is it Sioux City? Is this in Sioux City? Oh, are there any saxophone players here? Oh, Waterloo? Maybe it's in Waterloo. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Tenor Madness is very good. Okay, yeah. I went here and I bought a Reference 54. I was so lucky. The little hummingbird engraving, so cute. I don't know why I'm showing you a fucking picture of this when it's when it's right behind me. I don't know why I'm looking this up, but yeah. Let's see. There was that, and then the other thing was it wasn't really fraud, but this must have been 2000 and let's see what. Okay, when were the years? I was thinking a little bit. I feel like I want to read that Durham report. Because I feel like every time Pisco comes on, he wants to argue. He just says over and over again, like, oh, what about this report? You haven't read it. It's like, okay. And then I was thinking about, like, because some of the claims were like, oh, Biden couldn't remember when, his son died or whatever. I'm like, that sounds really bad. But then I'm like, well, actually, I guess it depends on what you think. Like, I don't really know. Like, if I'm trying to remember years of things, I usually have to peg them to other things. Like, my best friend killed himself when I was when I was working at the casino. But if you would have asked me the year, I would have to think. Like, I know that when he did it, I know I was working in the casino. I graduated in 2007. I was working at McDonald's. I was working at the casino, I think, 2008 and maybe 9. So he probably killed himself in 2008. But that would be, like, my best guess. I don't remember. Malvern. Fuck me. I'm a full year off. 2009. Like, end of 2009. Yeah, I was thinking of that because I was wondering, like, I wonder if I could remember important dates and shit. Fuck me. Yeah. Now I'm curious how far off Biden was when he was, when he brought that up. Fuck me. 2009. I was working at the casino at late 2009. When did I start streaming? I must have been doing carpet cleaning for about a year or maybe a little bit less. I must have been, I guess. Mexican Cracker 89, what's up? Why did your friend take his life? He was kind of a loser, and he got caught selling weed to an undercover cop, so he was facing, like, a serious criminal charge, and he had, like, basically nothing going on in his life. And he was like, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill myself. It's like, okay. Jesus. What year did Reckful kill himself? You get only one try. Oh, shit. Well, it was during COVID, which was 2020, 2021. I was living in Culver City. When was COVID lockdown? It was like 2021, right? I'm going to guess 2021. Reckful suicide. Fuck. Okay, yeah, fuck me. Oh, man, that was only 4 years ago. Do you just not think about dates? No. Actually, no. Everything in my mind, so I've said this before. I've talked about this on stream. Sometimes people ask how I know so much stuff, and then sometimes people are like, how do you not know this? In my mind, if I can conceptually organize something, I'll probably remember it almost forever. If there's like a story or a way that it like conceptually fits into other things that I understand, then I'll remember it forever. But if it doesn't like conceptually match much, then I probably won't know it at all. So for stuff that I've learned and I had like a decent grasp of, I'm probably going to remember quite a few things around it because conceptually it makes sense to me. Like if you ask me about like why are things on the periodic table of elements on the right side tend to be very reactive, I would say it's because they're missing one electron from their outer shells, and things that need only one electron to become stable are very hungry for other electrons. But it's because like conceptually, like it all makes sense to me. So I could talk a lot about like these particular things, I think. Wait, or is it on the left side? They need one. Fuck. No, I just fucked up the example I was giving. It's one, the right side are the noble gases, or is it all the way on the left? I'd have to look at it. Fuck me. Hold on. This is why we refer to the table. Oh, sorry. These are incredibly stable on the right side because their shells are full. And then all of these on the left side they need one more. They need one more? Or they're giving one. Or maybe they're giving one more. They need to get rid of one. Okay, that's it. They need to get rid of one. So they are hungry to react with things. Okay, listen. Close enough, okay? It's been a long time since I've done chemistry. But I could probably talk a little bit about this stuff. But if you were to ask me things like who is like the second president of the United States, I have no fucking idea. I don't know who was after Washington. And I only know Washington because he's like named so much. The noble gases have no unpaired electrons. Well, kind of. You wouldn't say unpaired. You would say the noble gases, all of their orbits are full of electrons, like because the shells are different sizes. It's not necessarily just pairings, right? Oh, atoms. Madison? Atoms. I don't know if people said atoms. I'd say atoms, I guess. Yeah, I have no idea. Or I have a lot of trouble with months because I always have to just run through all the months in my head. Or if I try to do the months conceptually, I think of it like time, where I try to do the prefix -2, which just fucks with my head sometimes. Like sept is supposed to be sept is 7, but it's 7 plus 2 is 9. Or des is 10, but 10 plus 2 is 12. So it's like that shit just drives me. I always fuck up like the last like 4 months. Oct should be the 8th month, but that's August. It's oct is 8 and 2 is 10. It fucks my head a lot. Could Biden right now order the Secret Service / military / whoever to go and detain sequester the conservative Supreme Court justices and then submit something to the Supreme Court for review, which only the liberal justices could then review, forcing a better standard to come into effect? Maybe, theoretically. I'm not sure. It's because Caesar added 2 random months, maybe. I don't know anything. I don't know, maybe. What is the animation for Xenon? Bro, the things are spinning. We remember stuff completely different, and I am smarter. Interesting. Behazed. Do you use any to-do list, a calendar? Yeah, I have a calendar. Once you become sufficiently like busy, you absolutely have to have a calendar, or your life is unmanageable, in my opinion. It's like the equivalent of an assignment notebook in school. Like, I think you have to have one.